What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I want to talk about James Harden. James Harden is being outed by a female that he had some sort of situationship with. I don't know if she was a jump off or a side piece, but they were never publicly together. But apparently she's claiming that he is the father of her child, a child that looks like it was just recently born. Now, James Harden went public with a new lady. He not only is engaged to this woman, but he's having a child with her. I actually made a video about them. I'll link that in the description box just to give y'all context as to why this woman is coming out. I guess she's feeling some type of way. This is the holidays. She didn't get no presents. She didn't get no trips. So she's feeling some type of way. So she decided to go to social media and tell the world that she was hooking up with James Harden and that they have a child together. And let's get into this particular article, see what's going on. James Harden has kept his personal life largely out of public view for most of his career, but recent developments have brought renewed attention to his role as a father at a time when his family life is already in transition. In 2025, Netflix docuseries Starting Five, the former NBA MVP acknowledged that he has a son named Jaye, who was around 6 years old when the series was filmed. And the series also revealed that Harden and his girlfriend Paige Spates were expecting a baby boy, and Spates herself has confirmed her pregnancy through a series of Instagram posts celebrating her baby shower and impending delivery. And it is in this framework that the latest controversy has emerged. According to the Jasmine brand, a woman posting under Instagram handle _twinkjm shared a series of stories accusing Harden of failing to step up as a father. The post, which also claimed that Harden was the father of a newborn son, explicitly tagged Harden's verified account. In her messages, the woman wrote that she was done protecting an image that doesn't reflect the reality, adding, being the bigger person doesn't mean carrying everything alone. Well, you made a choice to have unprotected relations with this guy. You had unprotected relations with James Harden. So that is a you decision. You made a choice to sleep with this man, and there was no protection, no contraceptives. There's a chance a baby can be born, but you heifers don't care about that. You are having relations with him knowing that there's a possibility you could get pregnant, and you didn't care. And now all of a sudden, because the baby is here and he not, in your words, stepping up to be a father, now you're upset. See, these women make these choices and then get mad at the man that they were with. I mean, you chose to deal with him. Y'all weren't in no relationship from what I could see. Maybe a secret relationship, even though I think you were much more of a casual, like, jump off, more so than a girlfriend. And you're upset because he's not stepping up. You see, this is why women need to be held accountable for their choices. And when women are not held accountable for their choices, you know what they do? They go and they blame the man. It's his fault. He's not stepping up. But why would you have unprotected relations? I'm going to keep saying this. Why would you have unprotected relations with a guy who is not claiming you as his woman? Like, why would you do that when you know there's a chance you get pregnant, unless that's what you wanted to do? And now you're saying you're not protecting his image. No, you want everybody to know that, you know, you dealt with him too, that you have a child by him too. While Harden was directly tagged in the story, the woman did not publicly provide documentation or further detail confirming Harden's paternity of the child referenced. No birth records, timelines, or legal filings have been shared publicly in connection with the claims. That's because the heifer's probably lying. Or she hasn't. She just assumed he's the father. Maybe she's just assuming that he's the father because in her mind, at the time, he was the only man she was with, which is a total lie. These women be sleeping with multiple men around the same time. We know this. You know what I'm saying? We know this. But they will pin the child on somebody, and it's going to be James Harden. There were, however, plenty of photos of the child in question and the usual social media responses ranging from accusatory against Harden to claiming the woman was clout chasing. As of this writing, Harden has not responded to allegations, nor have his representatives issued a public statement. There has been no confirmation from Harden regarding whether the child mentioned in the Instagram stories is his. No independent verification has emerged to substantiate or refute the claims. Usually that could mean that maybe there's a chance. Now this is I want to read this full statement, because that was just a piece of it. Let's look at this full statement real quick before we get into the commentary. I don't like bringing things to the internet, but I'm done protecting an image that doesn't reflect the reality you've known since day one, and you're just as responsible as I am. I stay quiet because I wanted to handle this the mature way, but that only works when both people are acting like adults. Being the bigger person doesn't mean carrying everything alone. It's time for you to step up and take care of your son. I will say this: James Harden has a type. We all know this. Just like the Diggs brothers have a type, he definitely has a type. Let me say this. She's right. They both carry responsibility in the child being conceived. We know this. I just find it interesting why this is being brought to everybody's attention now after the New Year's. Is a situation where she spent New Year's alone. She thought that he would come by bearing gifts, and that did not happen, and she's feeling some type of way. That could be what it is. Maybe she feels like she was owed something and she didn't get it, because that could be what it is. But again, ladies, this is why you don't give yourselves to men who don't claim you. Why are you having unprotected relations with a man that you're not in a relationship with? And I do agree with the article. You should provide proof that this man is actually the father. She's going to have to do this eventually. Did she think that he would just fund her lifestyle and take care of her and keep it out of public? You got to understand something. When men start giving money to women, that's not going to be enough. She's going to want to be courtside at games. She's going to want her child to be around James. And James is in a relationship with a woman who he's having a child with. And that's just not something that James wants to do. So it's not, people say, well, it's a money grab. It could be, but I think emphasis on she wants to be a part of James's life too. She want to benefit from James financially and socially. And she can't do that if she's a secret or in the dark, right? Or she's only being paid off. She wants the social clout of being the mother of an NBA, of being the mother to a child by an NBA player. Clout is more important than money in some instances. Yeah, they care about the money, but it's what they gain from it. Look at Anthony Edwards. He's dealing with a woman. She not only wants the money, she wants the clout of being his baby mama. She wants to be courtside at games. She wants Anthony to spend time with her. Emphasis on her, not just the child. These women don't just want these men to just be there for the kid. They want that man to be there for them. And that's why you're probably seeing her lash out now, is because she see James got a woman that he's actually claiming that he actually wants to marry, and it ain't her, and she's feeling some type of way. Thanksgiving, then you have Christmas. Now it's after New Year's. He didn't spend none of that time with her, and she's feeling some type of way. She probably has been seething, and it just boiled over. She wants James to be around her, and James is, he's around his fiance. Okay. Women got to understand this. Why do y'all get with men that won't claim you? And then you have unprotected relations with them, and then you get pregnant, and then you wonder why he's not stepping up, in her words. Maybe he's not stepping up because you didn't give him a reason to. You were just like every other woman that he had dealt with. He didn't feel like he had to do those things for you, because to him, you were just another woman. There was really nothing special between the two of you. Right? This is why women need to stop being such groupies for these these celebrities, especially these NBA players, because the majority of you women are not going to get wifed up by these dudes. It don't matter if he has children by you. He's not putting a ring on your finger. He's chosen a woman that he wants to be with, and it's not you. It's not you. And I think she's, that's why she put out that post, and why she's upset is because she feels like he chose another woman over her. When a lot of these women claim these men are deadbeats, let me tell y'all something. It's not just money related. These women want to be in these men's lives. They do. They want to go on vacations. They want to be courtside. And when that's not happening, they start coming up with every reason in the book to start to blast them in public. We see it a lot. We see all these baby mamas that always got something to say about the men they chose to sleep with. If you want a man in your life, choose a man who's actually willing to be there for you. Choose a man that actually likes you. The problem with a lot of women these days, they choose men that don't like them like that. But you know what? James has chosen a woman he wants to be with. He was on a reality show with her. That's how much he wanted the world to know, this is who I chose. And this is why you're seeing the other women out here seething. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Your thoughts, like the video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next.